Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for more than 40 years. Today I want to talk with you about preparing for a second interview. You see, most people, when they watch videos like this, read articles, prepare for interviews, are really focused on the first interview, the one with HR, the one with the first level of hiring manager. But the second round interview is even more important because a lot of your competition has been, pushed away, and they've narrowed it down to you, maybe 2-3 other people who they're really strongly considering. So how do you prepare for a second interview? The one where the real final decision makers are deciding between you and the last of your competitors. So the first thing I want you to do is spend some time thinking about the answers that you gave to the first round interview, because you have to demonstrate consistency and you have to be even stronger with how you tell your stories here. And that comes back to stories. If there are stories that will illustrate points that you've made at the first round interview, prepare a story or two that's going to enhance what your successes were. So for example, the classic case is, I was brought into an organization, or I was moved into a group that was responsible for such and such. My role was this, and to give you a sense of what I was involved with, and then you kind of paint the picture of what you stepped into, what your role and responsibilities were, some of the struggles that you had, what you did that allowed your firm to either make more money or save money. Now, if it's on the saving money side and you're involved with job cuts, you don't want to demonstrate glee over the number of people that you got fired. That's obviously poor taste. But you just want to talk with them in a matter-of-fact way about what you accomplished while telling a story. The second thing that you want to do is look at the LinkedIn profiles and do some Google searches to see if you can find background information about the people that you're going to be meeting with. Now, it's not like you're going to name drop your alma mater. They can see it on the resume. It's not like you're going to say, so I see that you worked at such and such place before this. No, you're not going to do that. But it'll give you a sense of their background. It'll give you a sense of what level in the organization they are. Because people at an extremely high level, excuse the hand blocking my face there, at a high level have a difference in their approach to people who are going to be at your level. When they interview. High-level individuals want to make sure that you're someone that they can trust, that you're going to help them look good, that you're going to help them. Well, they frankly don't want to get a call in the middle of the night about a screw-up that you made. So they want to trust you. A person at your level wants to make sure that they're never going to have to rescue you because they don't trust you either. It's a different level of trust, and the nature of the interviews, for the peer, is someone who they're going to go into more detail with you. The high-level individual is much more casual, and they're just sizing you up from the way you tell your story. So again, look at the LinkedIn profiles, do Google searches for the backgrounds of the people you're going to be meeting with. Third, find out at the time that you're being scheduled for the interview, if you're meeting with more than one person, whether it's going to be done as individual meetings or whether it's going to be done as a panel. Now, I mentioned a panel because the way you talk to people on a panel is different than you would on a one-on-one. On a one-on-one, you're just looking at the individual, just like I'm doing now with the camera. But on a panel interview, even though the person on the left, I'm kind of pointing here within the frame of the camera, even though the person on the left may be asking you the question, you don't want to just be talking to that person. If there are 4 people in the room, you want to start by talking with that individual. Then you're going to move over to this one, then this one, then this one, and then work your way back to this one for where you end the question. It just involves everyone in the conversation instead of you just talking with one person. So those are 3 things that you can do to prepare for the interview. And again, practice, especially with panel interviews, is a good thing for you to do. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below. Maybe leave a comment for someone that will let them know that you like the video and encourage them to watch it. If you're watching on my website, or if you want to go over to my website, the address is JeffAltman.com. You can sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. I publish it on Tuesdays with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. It's a $399 value I make available completely free. At my site, you can also read previous articles I've written for the e-zine, watch other videos I've done for YouTube, listen to podcasts on my radio show, which is called No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I broadcast it Mondays at 9 a.m. on Blog Talk Radio. That's 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Blog Talk Radio. Podcasts of the show up on my website later that day. I also distribute it to people I'm connected with on Facebook and on Google+. On Google+, look for No BS Job Search Advice, and you can follow me there. While at my website, you can also use the Easy to Work with Career Builder links that are on the home page in the right-hand column. You can post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. Use Easy to Work with, I've already spoken about the Career Builder links. Sorry, I misspoke. You can use Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe on the bottom of the home page, both of which search thousands of other sites for job leads. You can find out about my books and guides to job hunting as well as other people's books. Search positions I'm recruiting for, as well as find out about my VIP program. A VIP search agent is the way I refer to it. Two final things, if I may. If we aren't already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people anywhere in the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter, except if you're in a country that's known for scams or spam. Finally, is your firm trying to hire someone? Are you trying to hire someone? Send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not to mention your name. If your firm needs to hire people, let me help them. Folks need to get back to work, and I'd love to help them do that. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.